Everybody, it's Ren again. It's Sunday. It is our day off, and I did not get a chance to sleep as much as I wanted to because, well, I drank more than I usually did, which was only 3 drinks. So that was that's kind of special. But I don't drink. I don't like spending money on drinks. But last night was a good night. We went to a Korean bathhouse, which I managed to get some oversplits in, and now they're gone. But it's normal cold in this room versus being in 120 degrees Celsius room. So that's a lot of fun. We're starting to work on scenes now, which some of us are, I don't want to say panicking because that's not necessarily the right word, but I think we're getting, or I know myself, I tend to get a bit more involved in the testing of it than the actual thing. But I do have a couple of ideas that are a lot of fun, which I don't want to give away too soon in case I do have the opportunity to post it on the website. If I don't, then I'll probably tell you guys about it later. But if I do, then they're a lot of fun. Also, there's a lot of fun with just hanging out with the other people. I mean, today was maybe a little bit much for me because I started thinking about like a lot of other stuff that I have to do as soon as I get home. I'm gonna have to start another crowdfunding initiative for my show, figuring out rehearsals, figuring out something for another show that's going on earlier, figuring out something for a showcase that I'm also working on. But at the very least, today I didn't really have to leave except to maybe get a soda and make some burgers. But anyway, the thing that I like about being around these people is that I can have very insightful conversations. Like with the women that I'm partnering with for Found Weapons, we have very, very like grounded conversations about like what it's like to be a woman in the industry and just in real life. Like we were meeting together and there was this guy that randomly came up to us and he was in awe about seeing us 5 women just communicating and conferencing, and it was something that was very endearing to him. And he was like, I hope I don't offend you guys. I hope I don't offend you from what I'm about to say. So we kind of prepared ourselves a little bit. But he said that he knows some women in his life that he sees as his brothers. And that was very heartfelt coming from this guy. He was so excited. And then he came back with his friends to, show them that, like, this is a worthy group. This is a great group of people that are doing great things. He didn't even know what we were doing, but he knew that he just loved what he was looking at. So within that, and then like speaking on feminism and also race within the combat and without the combat world, movies, theater, everything else. It's kind of interesting, like, getting the perspective that I get and understanding that we're mainly on the same page. And one of the things I didn't even think about until another buddy of mine in the Found Weapons group, Emma Claire, who she's also my Katana partner, had mentioned in one of her posts, is that we are legitimately half and half in the advanced class. There is 11 women and 12 men. And then we have people filling in every so often, but I don't know why I didn't really recognize it. Probably because I was in my own self, or I put myself in a mindset where these are people that I can get along with. But at the same time, I probably did notice it and didn't have a way to identify it, even though it's a simple identifier. Also, I've developed an accent. It's not relevant here because I've been in my room all day, so I haven't really practiced it. But, being around Andy all the time for Sword and Shield, he has very strong Australian accent. Jonathan has a very strong British accent. I hear Christopher Mott and even Janine, another Found Weapons partner. her Canadian accent. So, like, sometimes if I really get into it, I can hear it myself, and I feel like I try to suppress it. But I mean, I don't know. I don't want somebody with an accent to hear it and then be like, that's not a real accent. That's not from any place or something like that, or that's just an imitation. But it's whatever. I can do what I want. And I gotta allow myself to do that. It's about 7:15 right now, and I'm about to have my second burger. But that's a small little update about what's been going on within and without. I don't know who I'm gonna grab. I sort of just grab people as they go, as they're available. I was very lucky yesterday to have Carrie Teal as a person I interviewed because she basically contributed to something that was part of my childhood. So anyway, small update. I'm gonna eat this taco burger, and tomorrow is probably gonna be a lot of scene work, partnering, and stuff like that. I'm also very, very super excited about my small sword fight that I have with Chelsea, who's also in the Found Weapons fight with me. So hopefully, if I do have permission to post them, you will all have something pretty fantastic to look forward to. And thank you for watching. Peace.